My name's Keith Irwin, and I'm a book addict, and it's all Sam's fault. I wandered into his shop probably 25 years ago, and was just browsing through while I was visiting Salt Lake, and this guy came up behind me and said, "What are you looking for?" And I said, "Gee, I'm kind of interested in Utah history and Western history and that sort of thing." And he grabbed me by the shoulder and he says, "Well, come on, let me show you where the good stuff is." And that's when I discovered Sam Weller's back room. And in the back room were all of the real goodies. And Sam pulled out this book, which is Tullich's History of Salt Lake City, and he says, "You need to own this book." I didn't quite know what to make of that, but it was a pretty binding and it looked nice, and I thought, well, gee, maybe I ought to buy this book. And so that wasn't good enough. Sam then went in the back and he pulled out this issue of Utah Quarterly, which has an article in it about Edward Tullich, and he said, "You need to learn about Tullich, right? He did some great stuff." And Sam was right. And so as I read more about Tullich and learned more about him, I wanted to collect the rest of his books. And so I started to pursue those. And that was the beginning of a collection that's now up to about 1,100 titles. I just finished building a formal library in my home, and damn it, Sam, it's all your fault! One of the other great memories I have of Sam is that I lived in California at the time, and Sam used to call me, and invariably the beginning of his call started this way. He would say, "This is your spiritual advisor calling you." And then Sam would lead into whatever particular treasure that he had. I have great memories of Weller's bookstore. It certainly was the beginning of a pursuit of books that I never dreamed I would get into, and I just love it. I wallow in books. And I attribute it all to the beginnings, wandering into Sam Weller's bookstore, not knowing what I was looking for, and being led into that back room. So that's my story.